Hello and welcome to Crypto TV. I'm your news host Parvati Nirban, and let's go through the day of crypto world with English News Bulletin. CryptoWire, a crypto super app which also includes the channel Crypto TV, has launched India's first index of cryptocurrencies, IC15. The IC15 index is aimed at helping investors track the performance of top 15 widely traded liquid cryptocurrencies listed on leading crypto exchanges across the globe. So here are the headlines. US federal government may implement the unhosted KYC crypto wallet rule. DeFi founder Daniele Sestagalli announces end to Wonderland project. IMF urges El Salvador to dissolve $150 million crypto fund. Indians awaiting regulatory clarity before investing in cryptos. Blockchain firm Valereum acquires Gibraltar Stock Exchange. Meta applies for crypto-related services trademark in Brazil. Cyber Vigilante tracks down $25 million rug pull DeFi scammers. Solana's DeFi land announces its first NFT sale. Bitcoin slips below $37,000 on weak risk appetite. US federal government is planning to enforce a controversial Know Your Customer rules on your unhosted or self-hosted crypto wallets. The rule was first proposed at the end of 2020 by the Financial Crime Enforcement Network, FinCEN, the US money laundering watchdog. If enacted, crypto exchanges would be required to collect names and home addresses, among other personal details, from anyone hoping to transfer cryptocurrencies to their own private wallets. However, experts are concerned that proposed rules might be impossible for certain wallets to comply with because they are not controlled by people and therefore they are not tied to this personal information. The rule was driven by then Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, rather than FinCEN itself. The Treasury Department, which is now overseen by Secretary Janet Yellen, revealed that the rule might be considered in the semi-annual agenda of regulations, set to be formally published in the Federal Register on Jan 31st. FinCEN aims to finalize the rule by the end of August. Daniele Sestagalli has called for the end of his Wonderland project days after it emerged that its treasury manager was a former convict and co-founder of the Quadriga CX scam exchange. The disgraced DeFi founder, who rose to prominence in the community at the helm of Wonderland late last year, posted a tweet late Sunday stating his feelings on how the project should wind down. The co-founder stated that the project will reimburse those who want out, while finding a new home for those who stand firm to the Frog Nation vision. Members of the community are known as frogs. The statement drew reference to a community vote over how Wonderland should move forward after what's been a dramatic week for the protocol. Earlier this weekend, Wonderland community members voted to oust the project treasury manager Sifu after he identified as Michael Patrin, a former convict who co-founded the Quadriga CX exchange. Quadriga CX made headlines in 2019 when it suddenly shut down after Patrin's partner Gerald Cotton vanished with $169 million of investors' fund. The International Monetary Fund has asked El Salvador to dissolve the $150 million trust fund it created when it made the cryptocurrency Bitcoin legal tender and return any of those unused funds to its treasury. The recommendation was part of the International Lenders Report on El Salvador's economy and was in addition to its statement earlier this week using El Salvador to drop Bitcoin as legal tender. El Salvador's trust fund was created to allow the automatic conversion of Bitcoin to US dollar to encourage people wary of adopting the high volatile digital currency. The IMF also suggested that the Central American nation withdraw the offer of $30 as an incentive for people to start using the digital wallet Chivo and increasing regulation of the digital wallet to protect consumers. It suggested there could be benefits to the use of Chivo, but only using dollars and not Bitcoin. Many Indians may be awaiting clarity from the government in the forthcoming budget before jumping to invest in cryptocurrencies. The result of a survey conducted by Times of India and accounting firm Deloitte revealed. The majority of the investors surveyed wanted the government to treat cryptocurrencies as securities. The survey results were released ahead of government's budget due on Feb 1st, when Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will likely clarify on the tax status of cryptocurrencies. Nearly 74% of survey respondents said that they wanted the government to treat investment in cryptocurrencies as security trading investment when it comes to capital gains tax. As many as 55% of 1,880 respondents in the survey said that they will continue to invest in cryptos, while 26.8% said they have not invested in cryptocurrencies. Blockchain firm Valereum said it was acquiring 90% of Gibraltar Stock Exchange GSX group to build a fully regulated, integrated fiat and digital exchange. Valereum announced in October that it was on track to acquire 80% of GSX, but has now increased its ownership to 90%. The acquisition will now have to be approved by the Gibraltar Financial Service Commission (GFSC), the regulator for financial services industry in Gibraltar. Once the acquisition is approved, Valereum plans to establish the GSX as one of the world's first fully regulated, integrated fiat and digital exchanges. Valereum chairman Richard Polden said, since 2019, the GSX has been allowing financial firms to list blockchain-based securities on its GSX global market platform and has regulatory permissions from GFSC to cover the use of blockchain or distributed ledger technology. Meta, formerly known as Facebook, has applied for trademark registration in Brazil that would allow the world's largest social media platform to become a designer, developer, and provider of hardware and software for Bitcoin and crypto-related services. The application filed with the Brazilian National Institute of Industrial Property (INPI) on October 5, 2021 is currently awaiting INPI approval. Meta published the application for registration earlier this week on 25 January 2022. It seems the trademark filing would cover activities involving crypto trading, wallets, and exchanges. An anonymous cyber vigilante tracked down a group of decentralized finance DeFi scammers responsible for $25 million stable magnet rug pull scam by coordinating with police authorities and managed to return the stolen money back to the investors. The stable magnet platform scammers lured innocent investors under the pretext of high returns against stablecoins deposit and absconded with $25 million from over 1,000 users. However, the ethical hacker tracked down the GitHub through which he identified all family members of the scammers through social media accounts, which led him to a group of Chinese locals from Hong Kong. Later, the cyber vigilante followed the scammers to Chinatown in Manchester while informing the local police about the scammers. The Greater Manchester Police reacted swiftly and arrested a few of the scammers and also retrieved different pieces of single US device from scammers, which contained around $9 million of stolen amount. Following the arrest, other members of the stable magnet cooperated with the cyber vigilante and returned the majority of the loot back to the investors. That's all for today's news. For daily news and updates, keep watching Crypto TV. I am your news host Parvati Nirvan, signing off for now. See you tomorrow, same time. Have a wonderful day forward.